Hello and welcome to Amul India Facebook Live. This is Chef Savita Patil from Lexicon Institute of Hotel Management, Waguli, Pune. Today I am going to show you baked yogurt delight. So for that we have taken hung curd, which I have made with Amul curd. This is 300 grams. Then Amul mithai made 300 grams, and I'll be also taking 300 grams of Amul fresh cream. So let's start. First we'll take the hung curd. And we're going to just cream it. You can, if you have a whisk, you can use a whisk, or you can also use a wooden spoon for this. But make sure it is smooth. It doesn't take much time because curd is already quite smooth. We want it to be completely free of lumps. That is why it is better that you use the whisk or a wooden spoon to smoothen it. You could also use the electric beaters. As you can see, this is smooth and creamy now. Now we'll start adding the slowly Amul mithai made in it. So first I'm going to add this 100 grams. Open this and keep it ready. So basically all the ingredients are in equal proportion in this. 1 part of hung curd, 1 part of fresh cream, and 1 part of the mithai milk, or this is condensed milk basically. So again, little bit of it. If you add all at once, it becomes a little difficult to mix, so that's why it's always better to add it gradually. As you can see, the mixture is quite smooth. No need to add any extra sugar since we are using the mithai milk. It has enough sugar. But if you have a sweet tooth, you could add more sugar to it. Once everything is ready, you can taste it and add a little more sugar if you want. Make sure you add every drop of it. This can be prepared in advance, a day prior actually, because it needs to be cold. So now again give it a nice stir. Scrape the bowl and bring everything down. And then we'll start adding the cream in it slowly. You don't need to mix it too much. You have to just make sure that everything is blended well. It's better if you use a room temperature cream, because you know, if you refrigerate the cream, then it kind of the liquids slightly separate from the solids and it's difficult to remove from the carton. So leave it at room temperature and shake it before you start adding. This was 250 ml, so I'm also going to take another 50 ml. So whenever you are measuring in any liquids, always remember that you bend down, keep it at eye level and check the quantity. Do not hold it in your hands and check, because since you're measuring the liquid, there is a if you hold it this way, there's a possibility that it shakes and you don't get the accurate quantity. So it's very important to keep the measuring jar at your eye level and rest it on something and measure the liquids. You could also use the proportion with katoris. You can just take same katori size and fill everything equally and use that quantity as well. You don't have to weigh and measure everything always, especially for this particular recipe. Our base mixture is ready now. As you can see, everything is mixed together. I'm going to divide it into 3 different bowls and I'm going to add 3 different flavors to it. So today the flavors that I'm going to add is vanilla, chocolate and strawberry. So I have all these flavors here. Let me first divide this equally in 3 bowls. And with the help of the jar, I will pour them in my bowl. The flavors can be according to your choice, as I said earlier also. So if you take this proportion and approximately divide it into 3 portions, in one portion, as I said, I'm adding some vanilla essence. So in this particular one, I'll just add some vanilla. You can add any flavor that you wish to add. Accordingly, of course, the colors and other things can be added. Now, the second one is strawberry. I have made the puree of strawberry and cooked it into with half quantity of sugar. So if you take 1 katori of puree, you take half a katori of sugar, or you can even take less of sugar depending on the sweetness of the strawberries, and cook it for 5 minutes, allow it to cool, and now we can mix it. So you get this beautiful color with that. If you don't want to do this, you could also just puree the strawberries and use them. This gives a better color. This was 50 grams of mixture. But as I said earlier, the flavors can be adjusted according to your taste. This is chocolate ganache. So I have melted the ganache. Ganache is a mixture of 2 parts of dark chocolate and 1 part of hot cream. So which again I have cooled down and then I'm using it. I brought it to room temperature and I'm using it. So if you like it more chocolatey, you can add more ganache in it. Or you can also, if you want to make a little more, you want to have those pieces of chocolate in between, you can add some chocolate chip as well. Our 3 flavors are ready now. Vanilla, in which I just put the vanilla essence. This is strawberry. Strawberries are in season, so best you can do is the strawberry one. And this is a classical combination actually, chocolate, vanilla and strawberry. And here the mixture with the chocolate ganache. Now for making this, as the name says baked yogurt, we need to bake it. So for that, I'm taking these ramekin bowls. These are oven proof bowls, or you can even take glass bowls which are oven proof. Take a deep tray and place it in a deep tray, and for filling up, I would prefer to put them in the measuring jar and pour. It's easier that way. So one by one. You can make a single flavor, or you could also layer them, and in same bowl you can put multiple flavors as well. The strawberry is ready. Next is the our chocolate was ready. Sorry. And this is our strawberry one. If you want, you can put pieces of strawberries in this, or you can, at the bottom of the bowl also you could put the fresh strawberry pieces. And the third one, the vanilla, which will be in this bowl. Flavors can be adjusted according to your choice, but at the same time you could just keep it the basic mixture, and then you can keep on adding other flavors, or just make it plain and put topping of your choice. So first in this, I'm just going to put the vanilla one. It will level up on its own. The strawberry. Once we bake it, it kind of sets. In this particular bowl, I want to show you 3 different layers on top of each other. So first I'm pouring the strawberry. Then let's put some vanilla on top of it. Gently pour it so that it doesn't mix here itself. And then slowly you can just level it up with your spatula. A little more will do. And the third one, chocolate here. You can do any seasonal fruits also. When mango season is there, you can flavor it with mangoes. That really goes very well. A little more, I think, just to cover all the vanilla. The remaining I'm going to put another bowl. You need to bake them in water bath, so that is why I have taken a deeper tray, so that when I put the water and put this in the oven, it's easier to handle. Vanilla. Another very good flavor is saffron flavor that you can make. You can just boil a little bit of saffron in milk and mix it in this. That also gives a very nice flavor, very Indian flavor. And saffron, you can make the base with saffron and put in season you can put fresh mangoes on top of it. That will give a really very good flavor. And again another one, the strawberry one. So you can even bake this in a bigger bowl, and if you have a big baking dish, you could bake it in that and serve it on your buffets with nice decorated, nicely decorated. I'll be also showing you how to decorate these or present them in different ways. So this is the last one, that is strawberry again. As I said, you can put the pieces of strawberry in this, or at the base also they could be added. I have already preheated the oven to 160 degrees. And for making the water bath, as I've said, that I've taken the deeper tray. You need to put some water in it. About half an inch. And put it in a preheated oven at 160 degrees. So I have my preheated oven ready here. So this will take about 20 minutes to get baked. Now how do you check whether it is done or not? What you can do is you can touch the top after 20 minutes. If it is not leaving your finger mark, that means it is done. So I'm going to bake it for about 20 minutes. Let's close the oven and let's start preparing the plate. Let's start doing the plating. Before that, let me just clear this. So I have some which I had made yesterday, and as you can see, they are already set nicely. So you can just, as you can see here, I had put the pieces of strawberries on side, and then I have given a layer of vanilla and strawberry. So when you bite on it, or when you put the spoons in it, you can just see that there are pieces of strawberry. When you put the fresh fruit, it does leave a little bit of water. So this is one way of doing it. This is just the strawberry. You can directly demold it by just loosening it a bit from all the sides. You can just put a palette knife or something which is not very sharp and just demold it on a platter. Slightly stuck here. It may lose its shape a little at times, so you can just, make it a little more plain with your spatula itself, I mean the palette knife itself. This is one way of just putting it in the plate. And then all your garnishes are here. I have these, some of the muesli. So since it is a little uneven, you could just place some muesli on top. And some pieces of fruit. I have some strawberry, blueberry and some orange here. But if you want, you can just place some more fruits on the plate itself. This is one way of doing it. Another way is where we take this and we kind of, mix it and smoothen it a bit more so that we can pipe it out, put it in a piping bag and pipe it out. That's what we will do. So I'm going to smoothen all three, put them in piping bag and give layers. As you can see, The chocolate one was more creamier and smoother because it's just plain. Sorry, it had chocolate, and chocolate contains some more fat also. So that is more smoother. This is more thicker because it's just the plain vanilla. So we will just cream it a bit. You will see that the strawberry one is also a little more smoother. So just mix it. This one which I had made was only with the strawberry puree, and the one which I showed you where I had cooked the strawberry with little bit of sugar, so the color darkens. So once you smoothen all this, I'm going to put them in piping bags. So let's put the strawberry. The recipe is very simple, very easy to make. I forgot to mention one thing, that if you don't have an oven, still you can make it. You can just put it in the steamer and make it. And you could, if you pipe it out, you can also make it in a stainless steel bowl or something, and then you can pipe out later on by mixing. This was made yesterday, and then after it came to room temperature, I put it in the refrigerator overnight, because the baked yogurt is supposed to be served cold, so that is why I have made it a day prior, and then it sets also properly so that you can plate it well. And the chocolate one. The chocolate. Chocolate, vanilla and strawberry is a classic combination, as I said earlier also. So goes very well. You can make it individually. All individual flavors also can be served. They can be served separately as well. Bags are ready. So first I have this tiny little jar, which is a dessert jar, and I'm going to put some muesli inside at the base, so that will give a nice crunch. And then we'll put all the 3 layers in this. So first we will start with the vanilla. Chocolate and strawberry. And on top, putting some strawberries here. And some bread. So this is one way of presenting it. You can just put the cubes of fruits also. In this, I'm just putting all 3 layers without anything. So you could just serve it plain also like this. And if you don't have anything, you can just put some choco chips on that. But here I just put a chocolate garnish which is made on a bubble wrap. And here, if you want to make it look a little more professional, or want to make it a little more fancier, you can put some muesli, not necessarily muesli, you can just take the butter cookies, Amul butter cookies, and use those as well. So here, I'm just pressing the yogurt, and on this particular side, what I want to do is the strawberry, which I told you I have cooked with the sugar, the strawberry compote, and just put a dot of it. And you can take any katori and just give a shape like this. And then in this we can add some more fruits, pieces of fruits in between. So whatever you wish to add, you can add that. Some sliced grapes, and to make this is looking very plain, so you can just add some more muesli on top of it. So it's up to you how exactly you want to do it. Another idea is I have this basket made out of orange peel. So in this you can just put these pieces of orange and then wipe out the mousse on side, the baked yogurt on side. And again add some orange to it, and maybe a mint leaf, and this can be served like this as well. So for making this, instead of vanilla in the same mixture, you could we can also add some orange juice or an orange zest as well to get the flavor. So also, as I said, instead of the muesli, if you don't like the muesli, you can just crumble up the butter cookies and put some butter cookie crumble also at the base. That will also give a very nice flavor and a different texture. So this is how you make your baked yogurt and present it in different ways. Thank you so much. This is Chef Savita Patil from Lexicon Institute of Hotel Management. Thank you, Amul India, for giving me an opportunity to present my preparation. Thank you.